Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's about time that we get started with the presentation of S2He. So in the very first beginning, let's give a big hand to all our attendees today. Thank you. Okay, and I am the ESL section chief, Ms. Shi, call me Cindy. So I'm happy here to introduce our honorable guests to you. Okay, 那我先来介绍我们今天与会的贵宾。首先欢迎我们的蔡英华校长，以及来请大家掌声，谢谢校长。那接下来我们今天在座有来了许多的家长，也请同学们给我们家长一个热情的掌声。那其中我们有请连会长也今天到会场来，谢谢。那再来是我们辛苦指导的老师以及导师们。So let's have a big hand for Mr. B, okay, Jason, and Miss Tanya, and also Eileen. Thank you. With your big hand. Thank you. Okay. And now, the most important two persons standing by my side. They are the host and hostess of the presentation today. Let's give a big round of applause to Louis and Christine. And they're about to start the show. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We are your hosts today.
I'm Christine.
And I'm Louis.
Hey, Louis. Did you know it's still the level 2 alert, so you should social distance 1.5 meter indoors?
Is that enough?
Come on, I'm just joking. How can we host if we're standing so far away from each other?
Whatever. Oh, by the way, Christine, do you remember our TED Talk was cancelled due to the outbreak of the pandemic last semester?
Yeah, I felt so sorry for that, but it's alright. Because today some of our S2He class will try our best to finish this presentation.
Hey, do you want to introduce today's process?
Sure. Today our presentation is divided into 2 sessions. The first part is going to be the TED Talk speech. Last semester, students were allowed to pick a topic they were interested in to research, write, and present.
Now, let's welcome Ava. She's going to be the first person to start our presentation.
Let's give her a round of applause.
Most of you might not realize how different education systems affect us mentally. When you're living abroad, for example, learning has more to do with different philosophies, which results in different ways of thinking, whether you're a teen starting school in another country or just wanted to experience life in a foreign place. What do all these new adjustments do to us mentally? I'm Ava, and today I want to share a little about psychology, mostly psychology in teens. As someone who grew up in different countries, people often ask me about life when I was still living and studying abroad. Few people realize how difficult it was for me having to adapt to that new environment as an 8-year-old. According to the Journal of the American Academy of Child Psychiatry, teens who've lived overseas experience greater chances of mental illnesses such as depression, anxiety, and self-consciousness. Such teenagers, by the nature of their overseas experience, become more isolated, develop fewer friends, and have a less positive view of themselves and the future. On the positive side, they become more self-reliant and individualistic. The moving experience isn't the only thing that plays a part in shaping one's personality. The education they receive while moving around also affects how these teens think, connect, and interact with their surroundings. In my case, for example, before I moved to France, school was stressful for me. It felt strict. Then, after moving abroad, I was exposed to new ideas and that made learning fun and innovative. When you're always in a stressful environment, it can turn you into a shy and apprehensive person. That behavior can potentially stay with you throughout all your years of learning. This is why people who've interacted with teens who have studied in Western countries will sometimes see a difference in how they interact. Relocating anywhere, especially overseas, can be a hard thing to adapt to, but most people still manage to find a way to cope. For some people, adapting to a new environment can still be complicated. So what I'm asking is, for those of us who know people like this in our lives, to give them more time, empathize with them, and try to understand their situation. Our patience will help them a lot. That would be my time. Thank you all for listening.
You're looking very professional. Next, we'll have Eric and Derek.
Imagine you are cycling in a vast field with refreshing air. I'm Derek.
And I'm Eric.
Our topic is what can cycling brings us.
Nowadays, the status of bicycles in most people's heart is not only be the means of transportation. Cycling culture has been integrated into some people's life and is widely used for exercise, leisure, and entertainment. Let me do a brief introduction on some types of bicycles. There are many types of bicycles. The more common ones are road bikes, mountain bikes, and gravel bikes. And each of them have their own applicable road sections. And road bikes is very, very common in Taiwan because Taiwan has a high proportion of asphalt road. And asphalt road is the most suitable road section for road bikes. Compared to the road bikes, mountain bikes is more comfortable when you're riding and have better shock absorbing effects. So it is the first choice of many middle-aged and elderly people. For the gravel bike, you can ride a gravel bike on a very poor road sections, such as potholes in the mud, and will not be restricted to the road at all. But gravel bike is relatively rare in Taiwan because Taiwan has too few dirt roads for gravel bike to ride. And I just briefly introduced some bicycles types, and now Derek is going to tell you guys about the benefits of cycling.
Let me talk about two benefits of cycling and whether cycling can help you lose weight or not. Cycling is an exercise that can relax your body and prevent you from heart disease. And it can give you your main muscle groups have a comprehensive exercise. For example, the leg will step on the pedals and the arms and shoulders will hold the handlebars, and the core muscles will keep your body balanced. Cycling can not only help you lose weight, but also shape your body. Because bicycle is an exercise that requires a lot of oxygen, and can also strengthen your heart function. This is the comparison before and after we started cycling. This is Eric, and this is me.
Of course, every exercise has its advantage and disadvantage. Cycling can effectively change your body's functions or help you to lose weight. But if you ride for too long, it will hurt the knees or have back pains due to the sitting problems. In addition, the speed of bicycle is relatively slow compared to the motorbike. So when we are riding on the road, it is easy to be ignored. So the probability of accidents will be higher. Of course, these problems can be improved. We can control our cycling times and don't be too reluctant. Or we can wearing some bright clothes when we are riding on the road and install some lights as a reminder.
Cycling is a kind of leisure and sport for us. At the same time, as our riding increases, we will further away from the heart disease. So we love cycling. After listening the advantage and the disadvantage of cycling and a brief introduction of simple types of bicycle, we hope you have a better understanding of bicycle. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Eric and Derek. You're doing a great job. Next, let's welcome Alicia.
Welcome to my TED Talk. My TED Talk topic is how
how to stay safe in the dangerous world. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alicia. First, I believe many people here take the MRT to and from school every day. But have you ever wondered how you should respond if there is danger in the car? Now, let me tell you some accidents that changes our lives. In 2009, Taiwan's first train murder case happened. In 2014, there was random homicide on the MRT. In 2019, assassination of police at Jiayi station of Taiwan Railway. Today, I'm not going to scare you by talking this. I want to use these real examples to remind everyone that danger may happen to us at any time, especially in a confined space, which is more difficult to survive. So how to protect yourself? When we are in that dangerous situation, we can collect everyone's umbrellas and open them to block the criminal, like this. And another way to protect yourself is to stack bags to slow down the criminal. Next, harassment. It can be messages, pictures, voices, and images. A person who harasses another person shall be fined between 10,000 to 100,000. What can we prepare? You can buy paper spray or whistle and avoid going out or walking down a list. What's more, you can remember the license plate when you take the taxi. And finally, being checked. Harassment and stalking has been since ancient times and is very harmful to the personal safety of victims. How to protect yourself? If you are in that situation, please keep calm, talk to yourself, and then run to the convenience for help. Another way to escape the situation is shouting. Let everyone know there is a big problem. The reason that I did this topic is because I hope everyone can be more vigilant and reduce the accident rate. Bad guys may always be there, and all we can do is protect ourselves and each other. Some accidents have taken away lives, and the sacrifices of those people are warning us to care about our surroundings. Thanks for everyone listening. Wow, Lewis, I really learned a lot from Alicia's TED Talk.
Yeah, is it indeed important to learn how to protect ourselves in this dangerous world?
I can't agree with you more. Now, we're switching to Mr. B's half. Lewis, it's now your turn to host.
Thank you, Christine. Now, let's welcome Anne and Chloe and Vivian and Pinky.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are going to talk about our TED Talk, First Impression. I'm Chloe.
I'm Anne.
I'm Pinky.
I'm Vivian. Imagine there are two people standing in front of you. One has a smiling face, and the other has a grumpy one. Which one would you like to choose to be a friend with?
The smiley one.
Well, I guess most of you would like to choose the smiling one, but not the grumpy one. Now, here's a point. Why would you like to choose the smiling one, but not the grumpy one? I think the biggest reason why is because most of smiling person give you people a approachable first impression. For this example, we could see that first impression are really significant. So today, we are going to talk about how to have good first impression and the importance of them at school, in the workplace. Let's start to talk about it.
I'm going to tell you 6 ways to have a good first impression. First, always smile. Smiling will let others think you are easy to approach. polite. Being polite is an act of respect to others. It will mean that the person you are talking to thinks he or she is sincerely respect. Third, be neat and tidy. People who just neatly and tidy can tend to make people trust them and feel good. Fourth, be confident. The first time you meet to grade, it's better to show your self-confidence and sunshine. People can feel your sunshine and positivity and are willing to communicate with you. Next, be optimistic. Being optimistic can give positive effects. If you behave too negatively, others will find you difficult to get along with. Last, be on time. Being late is not a good thing, even if that's even the first time you meet someone.
Once you know how to have a good first impression, let's talk about why it is important to have a favorable impression. Now, I'm going to talk about the importance of have first impressions at school. There are 3 reasons why it is needed to have positive impressions. First of all, you will have friends. If you have friends, you won't be lonely, and when you need help, you can seek help from those friends.
Second of all, more people want to cooperate with you. As the saying goes, 3 heads are better than 1. United is power, and cooperation produces benefits. In addition, people will trust in you. Trust is a beautiful experience that can bring us a sense of security and joy. So, if others trust in you, you will feel happy and confident. First impressions are not only important at school, but also at work. It will let you have better job opportunities. But why? Is it because the bosses love to hire a person who smells a lot and is easy to approach? I don't think so. I think the reason why the bosses hire a smelling person is that he or she appears to have an optimistic attitude for working and is easy to get along with. Moreover, having good first impressions can make it easier to get a higher pay in the workplace. Also, a favorable first impression can make it easier to get a promotion. A promotion can give you a higher status, and you have more authority to make choices in the workplace. Finally, it can let you have a good performances. When you meet a customer for the first time, you will make the first impression. If you make a good first impression with the customer, he will be willing to sign a contract with you. When a customer is willing to sign up with you, it will increase your job performance. Let's move on to CSI. We think Bollywood is representative color of our TED Talk because TED Talk is not only a serious speech, but also have some funny elements, just like Bollywood, which is unsmelling and interesting. The symbol. Irregular shape is characteristic shape of TED Talk because it's various kind of topic, and the content is also diversified. And water droplet is a challengeable substance, just like first impression, which you haven't really known this person, but you will know what kind of person he or she is after you get to know him or her.
Through these reasons, we can say without a doubt that first impressions are essential not only at school but in the workplace. In the last few minutes, we have told you that how to make good first impressions and the importance of first impressions. People will experience school and work life throughout their lives, so it is important to learn how to make good first impressions. We hope this point will help you have a successful future. This concludes our presentation. Thanks for your listening.
Thank you. You have done a great job. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the next part, poetry. We will let teacher Cindy to give us a brief introduction.
Thank you very much. It's the only chance that I can stand here and say something. Alright, here I'm going to briefly introduce you the 3 types of poems our students are making, okay, with our teacher's guidance and teaching. 那各位家长，还有校长、会长，那这边跟大家介绍一下我们这3种，就是2位老师在前面第1个单元教导我们同学做的一个诗的创作。那诗的题材其实很多。好，我们先介绍 haiku。Haiku are 3-line poems with a 5-7-5 syllable pattern。好，就是那个排句，人字旁再一个非常的非，那它其实源自日本。And the topic usually refers to nature。它的主题大部分跟大自然的一个咏叹有关系。好，那3行575的格律，我们有一个经典的代表，好，松尾芭蕉的作品叫 The Old Pound。An old silent pound, a frog jumps into the pound, splash, silence again。好，那其实很简单，就是一个安静的、古老的池塘，一直听青蛙跳进去，咚，然后又安静了。那用这样子简短的一个格律去营造那个意象。那第2种同学练习的题材叫 quatrain。quatrain 是4行诗。So there are 4-line poems that have different rhyming schemes。它有不同的押韵的格律。好，那其中4行它可能是 A A B B、A B A B、A B B A 或者 A B C B 这样子的一个韵脚。那我们举一个例子。My candle burns at both ends. It will not last the night. But oh, my foes, and oh, my friends, it gives a lovely light. 那诗的诠释啊，其实是一件很棒的事情。可是诗它念出来跟听到的格律啊，才是这种题材很美的地方。那第3种同学会呈现的作品叫 limerick。Limericks are 5-line poems that have a specific rhyming scheme。那它是5行诗，好，又称为打油诗。它有一个很特殊、有明确的一种押韵的格式。The first, second, and fifth lines rhyme, and the third and the fourth lines are shorter with a different rhyme。它的1、2、5行比较长，好，押的是一种韵。那3、4行比较短，好，第2种。那我们举这个例子念给大家听。There once was a man from Nantucket who kept all his cash in a bucket.But his daughter, named Lan, ran away with the man. And as for the bucket, Nantucket. OK， 那至于诗的意思就不是我讲的重点。好，我们主要是听这个格律。那接下来就时间还给我们的主持人，谢谢。
Now, let's move on to the next part of our show, poetry.
Hello everyone, my name is Amy. Today I'm going to show you my poem. My topic is Rainy Night. Memories mingled, a heart opened a floodgate. Where with heaven's tear, the raindrop fell down. Is hustling and bustling, such a serenade. A light of candle, wind as well as rain emerge. Sun is vanished. And this is my inspiration. I often sing a lot in the middle of the night and go to bed late. And sometimes have insomnia thoughts. Although I'm optimistic before going to bed, I have a lot of negative thoughts in the middle of the night. So I want to use the night as the theme. Write about my mood and explain my psychology thoughts. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Amy. Next we'll have Nina.
Hello everyone, my name is Nina. Thank you for coming today. It's my honor to share my poetry here. Today I want to introduce my haiku. Its title is Happier, and its content is I used to cry all night, could not feel the sunlight, struggled significantly for a long span, until our report began. You are the wish for stars made me hope for. gives me warmth and makes me powerful. The most important thing is true. I know I'm happier with you. My inspiration is that everyone has their own emotions, and happy emotions can affect others and bring joy to those around them. For my example, before I was a pessimistic person, I don't know how to communicate with others and don't know how to be happier either. But one day, my angel appeared. She's my source of happiness. She lets me know about the beauty of happiness. She made me happier. Thank you for listening.
What a wonderful poem. And next, it's my turn. Hello, my name is Christine, and today I'm happy to share my poem with you. My poems are called Soulmate. Hey friend, come to me when you're around. I'm always there when you turn around. Just feel free to tell me what you fear. I will stay here and lend you an ear. Hey bestie, how have you been so far? You stay by me like the moon and star. No need to ask, 'cause you always knew. You're my sunshine, that's my point of view. And my inspiration. My best friend Becky, whom I get my inspiration for this assignment, she always lends an ear to me when I'm having a hard time. She can always learn about my recent situation when I'm feeling sad. And she always gives me support and company. So when the teacher asked us to create poems, I thought of her in my mind. I want to write my gratitude in these 2 poems and give it to her as a gift. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Christine. And then we'll have Renee, which is the last one of the emotions.
Hello everyone, my name is Renee, and I'm delighted to be here to talk to you about my poem, which is called Happiness. I remember the first time we met, my only heartbeat for you, and when you fell in love with me, all my dreams suddenly came true. Glad to live in this carefree life, want to share my joy with you. Until at last I found out that my greatest joy is about amazing you. And this is my inspiration. Many things around us can make us feel happy, even like a leaf. Watching it fall from a tree can let us feel peace and make our day. So we should all be grateful for living in this era of freedom. This concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Renee. Now we're moving on to the second part, people. Let's welcome Betty.
Hello everyone, my name is Betty. Today I'm so excited to introduce my poem with you. Coming out with Mom, she was sleeping in the room. Don't be loud outside. My dad is a cook. He sings songs every morning. He bothers people. My sister, Sandy, watching videos loudly. We argued at home. My inspiration. I want to do this because one day the class was so noisy, so I came out with my family members when that's at home. Thank you.
What a lovely poem. Thank you for a great word. Now we're moving on to our last topic, nature. Let's welcome Judy.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Judy. Today I'm going to share my poem with you. My topic is That the Storm Come. It might sound a little bit dark, sad, and negative, but it actually possesses some meanings that may be different from what you presume. It is my poem, and I would like to recite it to you. When the sky goes darker and darker, passengers under clouds with thunder, all scary and frightening tension. Yet I'm the only exception. Staring at the raindrops rattling, wind is desperately struggling. As the loneliness sneaks up to me, I'm not scared. I let it come to me. Now, I'd like to explain why I wrote this poem and share my thoughts with you. The storm in this poem means setbacks in our life, which always make us painful and annoyed. Those who are troubled may not know how to get out of it, been in a downward spiral. Some even lose themselves and try to escape right away. However, the important thing that we all need to know is the harder you go through, the calmer you stay. That is why I chose this topic. It is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Julie. Next we'll have Anna.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna. Today I'm going to introduce to you my poem. Here's my poem. The title is Sky. The rain makes the whole world classically clean and as pure as our heart. The clouds in the sky are like a painting, just like our life is art. There's a rainbow that appears in front of the mountain, as my life will have special things. They gave me hope to move forward. I wish I would have appeared of wings. Last is my inspiration. I choose the sky as the theme this time because I think the sky is vast and boundless to me. The ever-changing weather changes day by day, just like our life. Different things happen every day. It really encouraged me to achieve my goal and keep going. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Anna. Next, let's welcome Arissa.
Hello everyone, my name is Arissa. Today I'm excited to share my poem with you. Let's begin with the title. My poem are called Sky. Sky has many moods, sometimes mad, sometimes happy, rainy or summer. The clouds looks yummy, it looks like a marshmallow and drifts in the sky. The dark sky at night, the stars were very shiny, let us feel hopeful. My inspiration is come from my everyday life. Sometimes I will look at the sky and have so many thoughts, such as I will think if I can sit on the clouds, what would it feel like? Also, I will think if it is raining and the sky is angry now and it made me feel funny. So I just write down my thought into these 3 poems. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you, Arissa. Next, we'll have Candy.
Hello everyone, my name is Candy. Today I'm so glad to share my poems with you, and my topic is eternity. A date with the sun crimsons through the red, such a lovely day. Appears a glimmer, color changes to yellow. Timer and painter, sunrise and sunset, come and live every day soon. Day begins and ends. Next is my inspiration why I choose this topic, because sunrise and sunset both feel comfortable to me. Red, orange, and yellow with a purple, amazing color in the sky. With the sky changing, sun is the best painter. I always tell people to create different colors. In my experience, one day I look at the sky and find out deep purple and little orange with a big bright moon. What a marvelous painting that made me impressive. Also, sun is a wonderful time manager too. Tell people what time to go to work and go back home. Our life can go on without the important guy, the sun. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Candy. And let's welcome Bonnie.
Hi, I'm Bonnie. I'm very happy to share my poem with you today. This is my poem. The title is Season. Flower open in spring, summer, so I can sing. Chinese New Year can eat a lot. The sun makes me hot. Most butterflies in the sky. Still always makes me cry. Cicadas in the tree fight its wife. Who is she? My inspiration about this poem comes from 4 seasons, and each season has a different sense. I want to write it down so that everyone can see the season in my eyes. Everyone has his or her own thoughts and opinions, and language extend to express emotion. I often admire flowers in spring and see butterflies that I like. I often heard a tune in summer. I eat a lot during the Chinese New Year. Summer in Taiwan is always very hot. I often feel disappointed in feel. This is what we call emotion. This is how I feel deep in my heart. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bonnie. Next we have Vanessa.
Hello everyone, my name is Vanessa. I'm happy to share with you my poem today. Let's begin with the title. My poems are called Environments. There is a forest destroyed by selfish humans, being polluted. The place where we live is taking revenge on us, warned us what we did. The human actions disappoint our Mother Earth. It's a fatal hurt. Let me explain what inspired me to write this poem. The environment gives us many conveniences, but we never make good use of these things. So I want to let people be aware of their problems and doing something to protect the nature. And we can't continue to harm nature while enjoying what it gives us. So we have to give back a clean environment to nature. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Vanessa. That was really a great poem. Now let's welcome Jamie.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamie. Today I'm going to share with you my poetry. I'm very excited and I hope you will love the season of autumn after listening to me. My poems are called Autumn. Autumn is coming with cicadas and red leaves. Breeze blows lightly. All the leaves turn red like a glow blushes in red, being attractive. The wind whispering like birds singing happily makes me feel pleasant. My inspiration is the season of autumn. It's a beautiful season with the lovely weather. Everything is just right. The beauty of autumn makes me willing to stop and enjoy it. So I wrote these poems to show my love for autumn. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Jamie. And now we'll have Iris.
Hello everyone, my name is Iris. Today I want to share my poem and tell you my inspiration. My title is Ocean. The ocean digs deep, let my heart turn into peace. Close your eyes, feels it. Bouncy blue is it, but it is dirty today. We need to protect. Listen to its voice. It's peaceful and relaxing, surrounding us all. I choose this topic because I like the ocean very much, although I only been there once. The feeling and calm that the ocean brings to me make me unforgettable and impressed forever. So I use this to express my feeling. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Iris. Let's welcome Sammy.
Hello everyone, my name is Sammy and I'm going to introduce my poem, The Summer to You. In my vocation, for the students' benefit, what a good period. The summer is long. It is a short mayfly, hobbies stay longer. The summer is hot, but I will relax during the day. Summer, should you go? The inspiration for this poem, because it is period dedicated to our student, different from others. In this period, I can have our own time and do everything what I want to do. So I want to recall this poem so that I can remember it well in the future. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sammy. And then we'll have Sandy.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandy. Today I'm very happy to do this presentation. Do you think the night is a happy time or not happy time? For me, I think it is a good time. I will tell you why later. Now, I'm going to share my poem with you. And my poem topic is night. And this is my poem. The star is shining in the sky. The depression springs to my mind. And then I see the space. The moon smells so kind. Everyone says the stars like hope. For me, that represents sadness. Glimmer star looks like someone's tear. And then here it comes loneliness. I choose this topic because night is a silent time for me to summarize my feelings. The whole day passed and all the complicated mood disappeared. At night, I start to organize my mood and face the next day with a positive attitude. Everything will not always meet your expectation. So confronting everyday happily is the most important thing. Don't make yourself unhappy. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sandy. Now let's welcome the last person from Teacher Tanya's class, Janice.
Hello everyone, my name is Janice, and today I'm going to show you my poem I created in class. Stars are those who stay with us in the dark. They are always here for us as a landmark. They are warm and beautiful. They also make my life wonderful. Stars are as bright as the future. They guide me in a good way as my teacher. They inspire me when I am depressed. They make me don't have to be repressed. The reason why I created this poem is because I think the days that we undergo now are sometimes tough to me. As a senior high school student, I have to make every effort to improve myself and get good grades. But I believe that hard times won't last long, and our future will be as bright as the stars. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Janice. Now we're moving on to Mr. Lee's house, and I'll let Louis take over from here.
Before our presentation starts, we'll give you a special introduction to CSI.
Alright, CSI is a way to make thinking visible, and I would like to invite teacher Jason to give the brief explanation, and I'll do the translation for you. Thank you.那 CSI 其实在刚才老师们或家长跟同学看到我们 TED Talk 的最后一组简报，其实有呈现 CSI 这个概念。好，那 C 其实就是 color 颜色，怎么样帮一个作品，不管是一个演讲或一首诗，找到最适当的颜色来做诠释。那 S 的部分啊 shape， 那 I 的话 image。那我们现在就请 Jason 老师为我们多一点说明。Thank you.
For the next 2 minutes, I intend to help you understand one of the many strategies I use in the class.
好，那老师会大概用2分钟为各位介绍 CSI。那这个是老师在课堂上引导大家做思考其中的一个策略。
So what is CSI? Simply, it's a thinking strategy. In other words, it means that we try to encourage student thoughts to be visible. CSI is one thinking routine, one of many. So this is not the only thing that your child will be doing when it comes to thinking routines. As you can see here, I wrote the Chinese for you to understand.
那 CSI 是老师在他的课堂中会引导学生做各种思考的策略其中的一项。那上面有简单的中文 ，C color 啊，选出最能表现出主题的颜色 ；S symbol 选出或者创造出最能表现主题的符号 ；and I image 选出一幅最能表现出主题的图样。
This was kindly written by my wife, who also studied what this is at Harvard University. She's kindly agreed to me to share these words with you.
那上面这一段中文是 Jason 老师的太太啊，那她的主修呢也有包含这方面。那我大概简单念一下：当学习发生时，整个过程只发生在孩子的脑中，是看不见的。怎么让孩子可以看见自己的思考？运用思考的 routine CSI。阅读一本书或者文章之后，我们需要选出一个颜色，创造一个符号，以及画出心中最有感觉的影像，来表现我们对这个书或文章的感受。这样我们可以展现脑中思考时的画面。当我们找出与阅读内容的连结性，就会找到我们理解的媒介。当我们用另一种相似的比喻来表现我们正在学习或正在阅读的内容，这个截取核心资讯的产出过程，我们就进行了较深层的思考。
So, what is CSI, as you've heard from the last 2 screens? We could say it's a routine for distilling the essence of ideas non-verbally. So it means enculturate our learners with the sense of sincerity. The sense of sincerity, the importance of sincerity. So therefore we use CSI and they get a chance to show that they truly understand what sincerity is, because they show it in a way, with a color, with a symbol or shape and an image, which gives an insight into their thinking. This is accurate, it's truth. So therefore, to me, it's valuable.
好，那 CSI 就像刚刚中文解释的，它其实是帮我们把思考给具体化。那其实也可以让我们，有时候孩子，例如说这是诗词的创作，表现上来说它只是几个文字或格律。好，那有的同学讲的是朋友，有的讲的是季节，可是怎么样让我们把最深层的真正的感受，老师讲 sincerity 就是真诚，你真心的去感觉秋天给你的意象，或者夜晚星空给你的意象。那如果只是用文字的话，其实它只能传达大概一半的资讯，所以运用图像，运用颜色。那其实颜色的部分，大家可以看同学待会准备的，绝对不是只有红橙黄绿而已，会有什么祖母绿、海军蓝，这种很细致、很特别的颜色。那怎么样让这些图案恰如其分的去呈现他们对自己诗的创作的一个感受？好，所以 CSI 老师在引导这方面的时候，可以让同学做更深层的思考，然后可以更妥善的去表达出他的想法。那即便是在天雅老师这一组，他们的 inspiration 其实多少也会提到这样子的一个成分。好，所以是不同的思考策略出来的作品。那待会大家就可以看见。
I'll finish on another part of what CSI helps cover. This is a book that I've studied by Stephen Covey. Some of you may have heard of it. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So, along with other things such as sincerity, truth, honesty, these principles also I'm including the 7 habits. And the 7 habits, according to Stephen Covey, communications experts estimate, in fact, quote, that only 10% of our communication is represented by the words we say. I'd like you to think about that for a moment. 10% of communication. That's all our words are. Hence, teaching your children to understand how to communicate sincerely, honestly, openly, and accurately. Whilst I'm here, I value and I will be trying to pass on to your children. That is what CSI is. Thank you, and please enjoy your children's presentation.
谢谢陈老师。那老师最后提到这一本书，就是说高效能工作者或高效能的人们的7大习惯。那其中其实他就有提到，我们真正透过语言文字能够传达的讯息，其实只有10%。那怎么样把90%真正的就是 sincerely 很真诚，然后真相真实，能够再传达出来？那这个就是老师在他一直课堂规划中，让同学不断的去练习，不断的去试验，就是怎么样透过语言文字之外，有更深的思考，让他们去真正的能够学会沟通、表达 communication 这样的技巧。好，那这也是老师希望能够让家长知道，也传达给同学的讯息。那现在请问我们在座的来宾家长们，需要休息一下吗？如果不用的话，我们让第2个部分还有更精彩的表演，我们就先接着把它完成。谢谢。
Now, let's welcome Ethan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm Ethan, and today I will present my poetry. The birds are singing and the flowers are blooming. They soar upon it. under Chinese verb, sleeping on the soft grass ground. Relax the body. In silent forest. Only nature sound. No sound. The color I choose is malachite green. I think this color can be more represent the color of the forest. The forest can be explored anytime. And as its shape. The reason I choose this picture because create the poetry need a creativity and rich emotion. And last, the original shape of clay is red, but it can be made in all shape we like, just like poetry. But the difference between them, poetry need to use our words and emotion. Any questions? Thank you.
Now it's my turn. I guess you will have to host for me, Christine.
Sure. Let's welcome Louis.
My name is Louis, and my topic is season. Spring is important. It has brings many lives, and it means restart. In a summer night, frogs sing in the pond. They are delightful. When the winters come, animals are going to sleep. So does the nature. Next is my CSI, C color for jungle green. Because I think jungle green means necessary, and its root contains many things. S, symbol for jungle. There's a lot of creatures in this jungle. So does poetry, because it has a variety of topic. I, image for tree. Tree has different appearance and features in different seasons. So does nature in different era. Thank you.
Thank you, Lois, and welcome back. Next, we'll have Ginny.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ginny. Today, I'm going to show you my presentation, Poetry People. People are cool west. They kill animal and tree. West food meat. People are selfish. They deceive, bully others, how bad they are. But people are nice. They are friendly and warm. They make the world colorful. And this is my CSI. C is color. I think poetry is green. It's because we always read it with a gentle voice. And second is shape. I choose circle is because I think poetry is always around a thing like circle. I is image. I choose tree is because tree can grow many leaves. Like poetry have many different possibilities. This concludes my presentation. Any questions? Thanks for listening.
Well done, Ginny. Next person is Jen.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jen. Today, I'm going to show you my poem. And my topic is Pretty Nature. Sea is beautiful, go there can make me relax, and I feel peaceful. It kisses on your face, it also gives you a big hug. Wind is very gentle and peaceful. It always faces to the sun. It also always melts to the sun. Sea can be happy. And what is CSI? Sea is color. The reason why I choose orange is that poetry gives me the feeling that it requires a lot of thinking and will make you have a lot of ideas. It feels the same as orange. And S is symbol. Poetry gives me the feeling that I'm happy when I do it. I can't do it, it's sad, but when it's all done, I feel happy and a sense of accomplishment. I is image.
Poetry is like nature because there are so many ideas, and it is as vast as nature. This will conclude my presentation. Any questions? Thank you.
Well done, Zhang Jian. And next is Elisa.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Elisa. I am from the S2 Hub. Today, I would like to introduce my poetry, and my theme is skies. The sun up in sky, that he said he saw how that he turned on the fan. The pillow is in sky, and I look up to the sky, take a picture of that. The bird up in sky, that happy to see that at the time sunset. And that's why I would like to say my CSI. And the C, I think, is a sun red because this color always made me feel excited and it expressed the voice in bottom of my heart. And as I think poem is like a horse and sometimes tough and sometimes gentle, like a running water. It has many changes. And the next one is imagine. I think the poetry is like a paintbrush. It can create ourselves creative, and it has many different ways to present. And this includes my presentation. Any questions? Thank you for my.
Well done, Elisa. And we'll have Grace.
Hello everyone, I'm Grace Tao. Today I'm going to show my poetry of haiku. The thing is my family. My naughty brother, just like a happy monkey, always be sure. My thoughtful mother takes care of me every day, just as the warm sun. My gentle father overcomes concerns about me, though he is busy. Next is the CSI. C is the color. I think the poetry is new and bright because the writer can create it through away whatever they want. So I use the sunflower yellow as the color of poetry. Next is symbol. I want to use the heart as a symbol because the poetry often includes the emotion of the writer. So I think the heart can represent the emotion. Next, the last one is image. I think the treasure bag is a wonderful image of poetry because there are always a lot of creative things inside the poetry. And this is the end of my presentation. Any questions? Thank you.
done, Kenny. And the next person is Tina.
Hello everyone, my name is Tina. Today I'm going to show you my poem. My title is Animal World. A mouse is hungry and it smells something very good. There is a yellow cheese. Birds on the tree, it has colorful feathers. It's good for looking. A dog chases the ball. The ball rolls down the mountain and it catches the ball. The color, light sky blue. I choose light sky blue because I think light sky blue makes people feel relaxed. As symbol, I choose circle because the earth is circle and the world contains all kinds of things. Image, I choose book. When you read each poem carefully, you will find that reading poetry is interesting as reading a book. This is my presentation. Thank you.
Well done, Tina. And the next is Sammy.
Hello everyone, my name is Sammy. Today I'm going to talk about my poetry. Frog is jumping high, fish is swimming in the pool. They feel excited. The birds are flying, the cat is catching the fish. They are all happy. Sharks are competing, the whale is playing the fish. Ocean is so fun. This is my CSI. C means color. I think it's blue because it's just like a sky. And there are many birds are flying. They all have beautiful moods just like us. S means symbol. I think it's single circle because it's just like a big word and you can put anything you don't like in it. I means imagination. I think poetry is really fabulous for me and it can tell people what you think and what mean it. It's also an excellent article for people to read. This concludes my presentation. I hope you like it. Any questions? Thank you for listening.
Well done, Sammy. And we will have Jen.
Hello everyone, my name is Jen, and today I will introduce my presentation of poetry. And my topic is teachers. Like my mother, touching us when it's hurting and protects us. But teachers at school, as hard working as a bee, and help me something. Students and teachers have a good relationship and very thanks them. This is my CSI. C is color. I chose this because I think poetry is as cheerful and lively as orange. And the second S is simple or ship. It's a ship is a love. I chose this because I think the poetry can bring people to love. And finally, I is image. And this is a smiling face. I think I chose it because I think poetry can bring people to joy. This concludes my presentation. Any questions? Thank you for listening.
Well done, Jen. Because Nana, she is sick, so she couldn't come. So I will read her haiku to everyone. Winter is snow in winter. Friend and I built a snowman. See, it's moved, she said. Fall. I went to the park. There is freezing. Here in autumn. This is a good day. Summer. The sun are shining. The blue ocean next to me. Some cold down my feet. And that's her CSI. C. Color. In my opinion, purple must be the color that match the poem because purple is mean mystery, and to my seasons it's very magical. Shape. Circle is the shape of the poetry. This shape keeps circling like season. Image. The makes me feel like life. You can keep doing the same thing over and over. Next, we will have Han Han.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Han Han. Today, I'm going to introduce about my poetry. My topic is weather. Sun with a bright smile, young playing in the water. It is sunny day. The dog trembles from the cold. A good day to play in snow. The cool day. The water is damp. It is raining cats and dogs. The cool day. The cool weather. This is my CSI. Color, bright, cyan. I choose this because I think poetry should always be a positive color that is bright and clear. Simple. The poetry means emotional expression to me. Image. My image of is a big heart of love. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Well done, Anna. And next is Anna.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anna. Today I'm going to talk about my poetry, how nature affects me. My poem title is Hear, Feel, and See. I can hear the ocean.